Hello, my friend, and welcome to day 5 of Emerge, your 30-day yoga challenge from Mama Magma Yoga. My name is Tamu, and I'm your humble guide today. We're on day 5. Can you believe it? This is amazing. We're on this journey together, and I'm so glad that you're here. We're going to start standing today. I invite you to come to the middle of your mat. Just sort of arrive, work the shoulders, work the ankles, work the wrists a little bit. Eventually, find your mountain pose. Bring your feet hip width distance apart. See if you can draw energy up from the arches of the feet, lift the kneecaps, tone the quads, get your center underneath you. Beautiful. And we'll bring the palms together at the heart. So today we are embracing our own inner knowing. We're going to tap into what we know within ourselves. So that means we're tapping into the third eye, but it also means we're tapping into the long line of the chakras and coming all the way down into our sacral and root chakra and tapping into everything that is us. So I invite you for a moment to bring the palms together at the heart. Take a deep breath in. Stand up nice and tall, and on the exhale, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Close the eyes or soften the gaze. Feel your foot to earth connection. And then imagine that beautiful line from crown to tail, that shushumna, that runs up and down the length of the spine. And all of the chakras lighting up as you feel this line of energy. So we begin at the root, down in our groin, down in our legs, all the way down to our feet. We work our way up to the sacral chakra, our sense of creativity and vibrancy, of emotion, of feeling. We tap into the solar plexus, the I can center, that shining, beautiful sunlight. We come up into the heart and allow it to open. Allow ourselves to ruminate there for a moment. Feeling our sense of connection, our sense of tribe. Then we move up into the throat, our sense of expression. How we voice ourselves, how we see ourselves, how we express ourselves out into the world. Into the third eye, our place of knowing, our place of vision, being able to see into others, see into the future, our sense of dharma. And we move into the crown, our connection with the higher self, with our greater self, with that is more than just us, that source being that came to this planet to be present here, to tap into, to bear witness to this journey. So as we move through our practice today, I invite you to open to what you know within and to trust your instincts, to tap into that inner knowing and sort of dismiss the outward inundation of information that we're constantly receiving from the outside world telling us how we should be, why we should be, all of those ways in which society wants us to conform, and trust instead your inner insight. Beautiful. So without further ado, let's flutter those eyelashes open if they're not already. Take what feels good to you and leave the rest. There's no right or wrong here. We're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to relax the shoulders once again, just grounding into the moment. Then we're going to interlace the fingertips, press the palms forward, up and back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let's rain those fingertips down, just starting to match breath to movement. Interlace the fingertips, press the palms forward, up and back. Maybe you look up. Exhale, float the fingertips down. One more time. Interlace those fingertips. Press them forward, up and back. Beautiful. And exhale, rain those fingertips down. I'm going to meet you at the top edge of my mat. You might consider journeying there if you're not already. We're going to take one more deep breath in, interlace the fingertips, press them forward, up and back. And then we're going to bump the hips to the right, take the fingertips to the left. See if you can keep both feet grounded. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take it to the other side. Bump the hips to the left, fingertips go to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Release the fingertips. Maybe you take a bit of a back bend. And exhale, we're going to slice it down the midline. Find a forward fold. Take a hot second here to work it out. Bending one leg and then the other. Maybe you drape the belly over the thighs, bending the knees nice and generously, swaying side to side. Giving yourself a moment to start to feel through the back of the legs, the back of the knees. Breathing nice and deep. Beautiful. And we'll release the fingertips to the mat. Bring the left hand underneath the nose. Bend the left knee. Slide the right fingertips up the left arm, across the chest, and reach the right fingertips up towards the heavens. Pull back with that right shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we'll float the fingertips down. Take it to the other side. Right fingertips come underneath the nose. We bend the right knee. We trace a line with the left fingertips. Up the right arm, across the chest, and up towards the heavens. We take a deep breath in. Pulling back with that left shoulder. And on an exhale, we float it down. Beautiful. On your next inhale, let's halfway lift. Sliding the palms all the way to the tops of the thighs. Hugging the elbows into the side body. Hug that navel to the spine. We take a deep breath in. And exhale, we bow it down. Beautiful. Fingertips come to the mat. We're going to step the left toes back, bringing that left foot to a 45-degree angle. You know where we're going. We're rising up into our warrior one. Ground down through all four corners of the right foot as you slowly rise up into your warrior one. Beautiful. Peel back with that right hip crease. Play with that heel, that left heel, making sure you can shine those hips towards the front edge of the mat. Let's inhale and reach the fingertips up towards the heavens. And exhale, relax the shoulders. Ground down into your posture. Inhale, maybe you look up. Exhale, we're going to bend the elbows, pinkies forward, thumbs back. Lift the sternum, opening the chest. Inhale to reach. Exhale, bend the elbows. Cactus arms. Inhale to reach. Last one. Exhale, open that chest. Open that heart. Inhale to reach. And exhale, float the fingertips down to the heart. Beautiful. We're going to take an inhale in and reach the fingertips out beside us. Really reach, reach, reach. And on an exhale, we're going to bring the right arm underneath the left. Bend the elbows. Maybe we bind once, maybe we bind twice, bringing the palms together. Coming to eagle arms. We lift those elbows up high. And exhale, bow it forward. Chin to chest. Beautiful. Inhale, rise back up. Elbows reach. Maybe you find a bit of a back bend. And on the exhale, we're going to open it up to a warrior two. So we're bringing the right heel in line with the arch of the left foot. We're rotating this right thigh out. We're reaching our fingertips way beyond the edges of the mat. Beautiful. Inhale in. Exhale, relax those shoulders. See what you can do to find a perpendicular line from crown to tail. You're making yourself nice at a 90-degree angle with the earth. Pull those pinkies back. Relax those shoulders. Ground down into both feet evenly. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we're going to flip the right palm. Reach the right fingertips forward, up and back. Finding a peaceful warrior, we reach, reach, reach. Open through the chest. Lengthen all four sides of the torso. Inhale in. Exhale, we simply come back to our warrior two. Beautiful. Straighten through the right leg. Bring the palms the fingertips to the waistline. Bring those right toes in, coming to a wide-legged stance. Standing up nice and tall. Let's lift from the sternum, ground down through the back body. See if we can bring the elbows reaching towards each other. Wonderful. Inhale, reach the fingertips out wide, opening the chest. Exhale, we're going to float those fingertips down behind the tailbone, interlacing them. Then we're going to reach the knuckles down and away, opening the heart. Really lift with that heart. Maybe the knuckles stay close to the tailbone. Maybe your chest is really tight. Just be where you're at with this posture today. Everything's beautiful. You're working hard. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, we're going to begin to bow forward, coming into a forward fold. Knuckles are shining up towards the heavens. Crown is reaching towards the earth. Maybe you need to adjust your stance a little bit, widening the feet or bringing them closer together. Let's take one more deep breath in. And on an exhale, we'll gently float the fingertips down to the mat. Beautiful. Then we'll bend through the right knee. Find a nice stretch in that left leg. Straighten the right leg. Bend through the left knee. Find that beautiful stretch in the right leg. Then come back through to center. Plant the left palm underneath your nose. Use the right fingertips to trace a line across the left arm. Reach the right fingertips up towards the heavens. Beautiful. Inhale in. Exhale, float the right fingertips down. On your next inhale, we're going to rise up to a halfway lift so the spine becomes nice and long. Torso is parallel with the earth. We're up on our fingertips. Then to come out of the posture, we're going to bring the fingertips to the waistline. Slowly rise on up, finding our standing position once again. Beautiful. Now we're going to bring the heels in. Heels are in, toes are pointing out. Bend through the knees. Start to sink your center down so the center drops down. You might have to adjust your feet. See what you can do to bring the pelvis into alignment so the spine is in alignment. Inhale, reach the fingertips out beside you. Exhale, right arm underneath the left. We bend at the elbows. We bind once or twice and find our eagle arms. Beautiful. You've got it. Deep breath in. Exhale, maybe you sink a little lower. Beautiful. You've got it. Don't give up now. On your next inhale, we're going to rise back up, straightening the legs, reaching the fingertips up towards the heavens, finding our star pose, our power pose. This is our superpower pose. Inhale in. Exhale, bring the palms to the waistline. Wonderful. And we're going to dial the left toes in, dial the right toes out, come back to our warrior two. You got it. Reach the fingertips out long beside you. Inhale in. Exhale, relax those shoulders. Wonderful. Inhale in. Exhale, we're going to cartwheel it all the way down to a low lunge. You've got this. Lower the back knee, stacking front knee over front ankle. Come onto the top of that back foot unless your knee tells you otherwise. We plant the left palm. Inhale, reach the right fingertips up towards the heavens. And exhale, float them down. Beautiful. Curl the back toes under. Lift the back knee. Step the left toes up to meet the right. Forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Perhaps this time palms slide to the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise. Send those fingertips wide to come up. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Wonderful. I invite you to bring your feet together, really together. Stand up nice and tall. Wonderful. And we're going to find a focal point out in front of us, something that we can land our gaze upon and help keep us steady. Then we're going to transfer our weight to our left foot and begin to peel up with the right heel. So play around here for a moment, practicing your balance, finding that grounding down through all four corners of that left foot. Then maybe we take the right leg and cross it over the left, finding our bind, our eagle legs. Maybe the right toes come to the mat to help you with your balance. You're bending the knees, sinking the hips a little bit. Then we'll inhale, reach the fingertips out wide, and exhale, right arm underneath the left. Once again, we find our bind, we find our eagle arms, lift those elbows. Gaze is nice and steady. If you fall out of it, just come back. It's a practice. You don't have to nail it. Breathing nice and deep, lift those elbows, hug the navel to the spine, lengthen the tailbone down. One more deep breath in. Exhale out. Nicely done. Inhale, straighten through the legs, unravel, reach the fingertips up towards the heavens. Maybe you find a bit of a back bend. And exhale, forward fold, all the way down. Let it go. Inhale for a halfway lift. Palms to the shins or to the thighs, your choice. Exhale to bow. Root to rise. Send those fingertips wide to come up. We reach towards the heavens. Maybe you find a bit of a back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a hot second here. Allow yourself to feel your heartbeat. Be proud of yourself for what your body can do. And tap into that inner knowing. Did you discover anything about yourself through that little journey before we take it to the other side? Breathe nice and deep. Wonderful. And we'll flutter the eyelashes open if you took a moment to go inward. We'll find soft knees and we'll inhale to reach. Exhale, let's slice it down the midline. Find our forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to bow. Fingertips come to the mat. We step the right toes back. Plant that right heel, bringing that right foot to a 45-degree angle. You know where we're going, so ground down through all four corners of that left foot as you slowly rise up into your warrior one. Go through your checklist here. Make sure those hips are shining towards the front edge of the mat, that you're grounding down through all four corners of both feet. Then we'll inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the heavens, and exhale, relax the shoulders. We got this. Inhale to reach. Maybe you look up. Exhale, bend the elbows, pinkies forward, thumbs back, lift the sternum. Inhale to reach. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale to reach. Exhale, cactus arms. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale to reach. Exhale, we'll float the fingertips down to the heart. Grounding down into our warrior one. On our next inhale, we're opening the arms nice and wide, opening that chest. Exhale, we're bringing the left arm underneath the right this time. We're binding once or twice, finding our eagle arms, lifting those elbows, maybe finding a bit of a back bend. And then exhale, we bow it forward, chin to chest, rounding through the spine. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we're going to rise back up and open up to our warrior two on this side. Align that left heel with the arch of the right foot, rotating that left thigh outwards, the right thigh in, finding that beautiful line from crown to tail. We're not sticking the butt out. We're not leaning forward. We're trying to find that perpendicular line. Reach the fingertips out beyond the edges of your mat. Inhale in. Exhale, relax those shoulders. Pull the pinkies back. On your next inhale, we're going to flip the left palm, reach it forward, up and back, reaching up towards the heavens, finding your peaceful warrior. Heart lifts, crown lifts, lengthen all four sides of the torso. Inhale in. Exhale, back to your warrior two. Nice. Straighten through that left leg. Dial the left toes in. Both feet are now parallel with the short edge of the mat. Adjust your stance as needed. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the fingertips out to the side. Open that heart. Exhale. We're going to bring the fingertips behind the tailbone, interlacing them. So remember, you can be here, if your shoulders are really tight, or you can draw the knuckles down and away, opening the chest. Palms can be together or they can be boxed. Find what works in your body. We're going to inhale in. And on an exhale, we're going to begin to bow it forward, coming down into a forward fold. Knuckles are working towards shining up towards the heavens. Reaching up, allowing the crown to melt down towards the earth. Breathing nice and deep. One more deep breath in. And on an exhale, we'll gently let go of those fingertips, bring them down to the earth. And we're going to bend through the right knee. Find that beautiful stretch in the left leg. Straighten the right leg, bend through the left knee. Find that beautiful stretch in the right leg. Beautiful. Come back to center, straightening that left leg. Rise up to a halfway lift. So neck is nice and long, spine is nice and long. Maybe you come to your fingertips. Then we're going to plant the right palm or fingertips and use the left fingertips to trace a line across the right arm, across the chest, reaching those left fingertips up towards the heavens. We take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, we float it down. Wonderful. Rise back up to your halfway lift, finding that beautiful length from crown to tail. Then we'll bring the palms to the waistline and inhale, rise back up to our wide-legged stance. I'm going to turn so that I can see you, you can see me. So we're inhaling, we're in our wide-legged stance. Palms are at the waistline, drawing the shoulder blades together. We inhale in, exhale out. Then we're going to bring the heels in once again. You got this. Standing up nice and tall. Inhale in again. And exhale, we're going to drop the center, bend the knees, coming down into our goddess pose. Oh yeah, feeling that beautiful line from crown to tail. All up and down the chakras. Then we'll inhale, reach the fingertips out beside us. And exhale, left arm goes underneath the right this time. We find our bind. We lift up into our eagle arms, lifting those elbows, dropping the shoulders. Breathing nice and deep. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, maybe you sink a little lower. You got this. On your next inhale, we're going to rise back up, straighten the legs, reaching the arms back up towards the heavens. Finding our star pose, our power pose. We inhale in and exhale, bring the palms to the waistline. Wonderful. We're going to dial the right toes in, left toes out, sink down into that left knee, and once again, find our warrior two pose. Beautiful. Inhale in here. Exhale, relax those shoulders. Ground down. Find your warrior. Then on your next inhale, we'll just cartwheel it all the way down, coming to our low lunge. So we're coming down to our low lunge, lowering that right knee to the ground. Beautiful. Come onto the top of that right foot unless your knee's telling you not to. So be where you're at today. Then we'll plant the right palm and inhale, lift the left fingertips up towards the heavens. Finding your twist, hug the navel to the spine. We inhale in and exhale, float those fingertips down. You got it. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, step the right toes up to meet the left. Find your forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to bow. Inhale, root to rise. Send those fingertips wide to come up. And exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment here again to tap into your own inner knowing. feeling the experience in your body, feeling what that opened up, just the movement, helping you to tap into your own beingness. Wonderful. Let's find soft knees. Inhale to reach. Exhale, slice it down the midline. Inhale for your last halfway lift. Exhale to bow. Fingertips come to the mat. We step one foot back, then the other. Find a plank pose. Inhale in here. And exhale to a downward facing dog. Just take a moment here to pedal it out. Work it out through the backs of the legs. One more deep breath in. And on an exhale, we'll bring the knees down to the mat, nice and gentle. Swing the legs to one side, any side. Coming to our seat, we'll find a Sukhasana, sitting up nice and tall, reaching up through the crown, allowing the sits bones to melt down towards the earth, to really ground down. Let's take an inhale in as we reach up towards the heavens. Exhale, right hand to the left knee, left fingertips float around behind. We sit up nice and tall for our inhale, and exhale to journey into our twist. Come back through center, sending those fingertips up towards the heavens. And exhale, left hand to the right knee. We float the right fingertips behind. We sit up nice and tall for our inhale, and we exhale to journey into our twist. Beautiful. Come back through center. Bring the palms to the knees or the thighs. Take a deep breath in, Exhale, relax the shoulders, close the eyes. I invite you to take a moment here to assess through your body, to feel your own knowing, to ground into what you know for yourself. What do you know for yourself without outside influence? You do know if you tap into it. You know what's best for you. You know what you need in the moment. Don't let the outside world sway you around and take you off track. First, come home to the self. Tap into your own inner knowing. On your next inhale, let's bring the palms together at the heart. Bow the chin to the chest on the exhale. Thank you for joining me for this practice. Remember to trust yourself, trust the process, trust the universe. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Namaste.